again. Well, spring is almost here in Canada, and with it comes the promise of track days. We never know what it's going to be like on a couple of two-day events, say, and it might be raining one day and sunny the next day or whatever, so I've decided to follow the path of some of my friends that have built track trailers. Now, I've got my Boxster, of course, and so I decided to build a small trailer that I can tow behind the Boxster, and it will hold my track wheels and my toolkit, jack, etc., etc. I've designed a new trailer hitch, and this video deals mostly with that. The trailer hitch is good for a 986 and 996, probably a number of other Porsches as well. I'll put the description in the video. I'll put the drawings in the video description, and you can download them, you can modify them however you wish. So there you go. So hope you enjoy the video. I found this 2-inch hitch at Amazon.ca, and I made up a bunch of sketches and see how I could work it out. Well, let's get that bumper off. So we pop up the spoiler. No. Hopefully, take all the fucking tabs off it. I could take this spoiler off. It's just two number 5 Allen. And this slips off like that. Okay, so here we have one. Over here in the middle we have 2. And over here by the other post we have 3. So I like to jack the car up a bit so that we can get at the screws underneath. There's one just up inside here. That's the only one up here, and the other ones are down the bottom. Okay, so here we're removing the bumperettes. It was an Allen, I think it's a 6. And you just loosen those bolts off and pop them off. And mustn't forget these. There's a couple here as well. These 2 small Phillips. One here, just up in the splitter, in this model, and another one over here that I've already taken out. Okay, just clip this out from behind the shield here. This rubber plastic shield. Mud guard, and then that'll pop out. Like you can see up here, it's starting to come out. Get the other side. Okay, so here we got this off. We just have to undo this clip here. This is the license plate light thingy. Most likely I'll break it. I usually break these things. Gee, it didn't. Okay. Okay, so here's the bumper. It's held on here by 2 bolts. One big bolt here, and another one on the other side. The rest of it, you can see, is aluminum. Okay, so I've got the bumper off. Here it is sitting on the table. I've made various measurements. It's pretty easy, 4 inches high. I've got lots of space wide, and about 2.5 inches wide, thick. These drawings here, which I will link in the video description. So here you can see these 1/4-inch bolts here are mounted. These are for permanent, attached to this plate in the back. So it's a 3/8 inch, 4x8 inch steel plate that I've drilled these holes and tapped out so that
so I didn't need nuts on the back. And that will stay there permanently. And then after that, these holes here will fit like that. And then these things here, they'll be tapped out as well in the back on the plate. And this will be able to, I can pop this on and off without making any major changes. So you can see here that the heat shield that goes on the bumper, because of this plate that I put on here, 3/8 inch, this heat shield here I had to cut with my Dremel to allow it to fit back into its original position. Okay, so the bumper's back in place. These two little bolts here, which are my permanent bolts that hold the plate on permanently. You've still got for the tow hook, the hole there, so that hasn't been touched when the hitch isn't in place. And of course the hitch itself will go in through these 4 holes and screw into the plate in the back, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, so here's the hitch in place. Now we're just going to have to put on the, modify the bumper cover. Okay, bumper's back on. You can get at those bolts easily. So I put on my flip down license plate thing. Pulls down, it's quite strong, these springs, my goodness. What I've done here is I made a piece of steel, a piece of plate here, drilled a hole and tapped it, so that way I've got lots of support, because this is just plastic, right? So if you try and hook these spring thingies on here without a good support behind it, they'll just tear out or bend over or whatever. So that seems to work. Anyway, we'll see. Whack! Okay, so today I received my trailer. My trailer is going to be a Boxster, a little trailer for my tire kit, and came in 2 heavy boxes. This is the frame, and I guess this is the wheels and stuff here. So we'll open it up and put it together in my very limited space. First thing that I found opening up the little package here is new vehicle information statement. So this is the thing that I'm going to have to take to the registration office, I guess, to get the plates for the trailer. Okay, so now I've got it pretty square. Okay, it's pretty straightforward stuff. But this is the axle here, and held on with the U-bolts on these springs. It looks, it's not bad, you know. It's really not very hard to put together. Pretty straightforward stuff. Made in China, of course. So there it is. Got it together, got the wheels on, frame's all done. I just have to put the tongue on it, and of course the lights. To the bottom of this guy, I've got 15 inches to the floor. I've dropped the car down. Of course, every car will be a little different depending on your suspension. Here I've got 14 inches for the tongue of the trailer. The trailer, I've leveled the trailer, so it's very close to what the hitch is. I measured 15. So I bought this thing from U-Haul, the trailer place. Obviously, it's great because it goes from the 5-wire system that's in the Boxster to a 4-wire system, which is on my trailer. And it has this little LED lights that light up when you turn on the various things to check out your circuits. Not bad. It cost me, well, I don't remember, 10 bucks, 15 bucks, something like that. Okay, right hand blinker, left hand blinker, stop lights, and turn off the tail lights. Hey, everything works. Okay, so here's a closer view of the hitch. Seems to be pretty clean, works out well. And away we go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. please click on that handsome racer dude above to subscribe to my channel. Click on a like and leave a comment below. Always appreciated. Cheers.